He lost 20 pounds in 14 days. Yes, he did. And he almost quit before we even started. This is Joshua. He goes to the gym, he knows the basics, but he kept yo-yoing and gaining the same weight back. And when I invited him to my 14-day challenge, he tried to back out, but what happened next is exactly why he ended up losing 20 pounds in just 2 weeks. Now, Joshua's probably a lot like you. He trains, he likes the gym, he knows the basics of calorie deficits, but life kept punching him in the face. He had just had a newborn. That's not a punch in the face. He had just started a new business. He was stressed, tired, and white-knuckling his way through his fitness journey. And the weight crept back on, fast. And one day, little old me came along and said, "Hey man, I'm running a 14-day challenge. You want in?" And he was immediately interested because he'd done one with me before. He'd seen results before, and part of him really wanted to get his momentum back. But here's where things almost fell apart. I told him this was going to be a little bit different, more structured, more intentional. We're using my fat loss protocol. It's not the old if it fits your calories approach. And the second he heard that, he hesitated. He messaged me this long paragraph basically saying, "Bruh, I'm not ready for this. I already have my own thing kind of planned out. My mind was set for something simple. I got to redo my whole thing. I don't really have the time or the tools to pull this off right now." In plain English, at least the way that I understood it, was he wasn't saying that he didn't want to do it. He was saying, "My life is already overwhelming. I don't think I can add more." And he was going to back out, not because he couldn't do the challenge, but because it felt like his entire system would need to be rebuilt. And he didn't trust he had the bandwidth for that. So what did I do when he tried to back out? I didn't put more pressure on him. I didn't give him a lecture about discipline, tough talk, don't be a pussy. I did the opposite. I coached him in the most non-coaching way possible. Just took the pressure off. I told him, "It's all good, man. No worries. If you want to bow out, that's fine. But just, come hang with us. You can do your own thing on the side. You don't got to do this perfectly. Just be around the group, And then I told him one of my favorite things to say. It's not that deep, because it literally isn't. It's not that deep. And he texted back immediately and he was like, "You know what? I'm in." That was literally it. And that right there, that's a huge reason why a lot of people quit a lot of things that they do. People quit because when your life already feels chaotic, the idea of adding something structured feels terrifying. I mean, think about it. When your world feels out of control, the last thing your brain wants to hear is, "Hey, let's add more stuff." It feels like pressure. It feels like another thing you might fail at. And this is the part that a lot of coaches leave out about what coaching actually is. It's moments like these. The moment someone's about to walk away from something they need because their brain is telling them the story that more structure equals more stress. But structure doesn't make your life harder, it actually makes it easier. And that's what Joshua needed. And before he lost 20 pounds in 14 days, he had to win this moment. And everything that happened next became possible because of this moment. All right, so once we got past all that, here's exactly how I set up Joshua so the 14 days felt simple instead of stressful. We started with one full prep week. I like to do this before every challenge so nobody wastes half the challenge figuring things out. So when day one of the challenge hits, you're already rolling and you're not scrambling. And this is what that week looked like. Day one is where we lay down the numbers: calories, protein, carbs, fats, lean body mass. We pull up the calculators, crunch some basic numbers, and lock in the targets for the cut. No dieting yet. We're just creating the box you're going to play in. Day two is we build the engine that actually makes fat loss easy instead of miserable. And this is where I introduced him to calorie cycling. Most people do a flat, boring calorie deficit. I don't really do that anymore. I'm different. I'd rather give you more food on certain days so you never feel deprived, and use lower calorie days to accelerate the fat loss without burning you out. And this was new to Joshua, and honestly the part that probably scared him at first. But once he saw it mapped out, he realized, oh, it's just literally switching numbers like that. Exactly. Now that the system is built, we spend day three plugging in the food. Not just eat healthy, but like actual meals. Meals that hit his calories, meals that hit his macros, meals he could repeat without thinking. And by the end of day three, the entire diet was already preloaded. All he had to do was just show up and eat. Day four, we set the training. And here's where things actually surprised him. He expected some brutal gym sessions 5 times a week. Nope. Just a simple, efficient 3-day full body training plan built around getting stronger, keeping it consistent, and leaving the gym feeling good, not wrecked. Because in a 14-day aggressive cut, the goal isn't to train harder, it's to train smarter so you can lose fat and recover. The last day of prep week is always mindset. This is where I walk people through what they're gonna feel, where the doubt creeps in, where the motivation dips, how to handle cravings, how to reset instead of spiraling out of control, and the mental rules that just keep the whole protocol stupid simple and give you that clarity so you don't get in your head. And once prep week was done, The challenge hadn't even started yet, but Joshua was already ahead of 99% of people who try to lose weight. The actual 14 days were honestly pretty uneventful. Not because it wasn't hard, but because everything had already been decided before day one even started. Joshua wasn't guessing, he wasn't improvising his meals, he wasn't negotiating with himself every night. He just woke up and ran the system. Business, still hectic. Newborn, still not sleeping. Life, still lifing. But the one thing that wasn't chaotic anymore was his fat loss plan. For the first time in months, he had something he could control, and that control created momentum. He started strong, he stayed consistent, and because everything felt simple, he even sprinkled a little bit of extra cardio on days he had more energy. And I didn't even tell him to do that. He just did it because when something feels easy, you just do more of it, right? And by day 14, he didn't just lose the weight, he won the challenge. 20 pounds down in 14 days. Yes, 20 pounds down in 14 days. I'm saying it right. Not because he suffered, not because he starved himself or because he's superhuman, but because he walked into the challenge with a clear target, a food system built for real life, a meal plan he didn't have to overthink, a training plan that worked with the schedule, and accountability that kept him from backing out. His transformation wasn't magic, it was structure. And structure wins, even when life is absolute chaos. And you know what? I actually talked to Joshua recently. The good news, he kept the weight off. He stayed in the 175, 180 range for months after the challenge. But he also told me something honest. Once life got busy again and there was no structure and nobody checking in on him, he started slipping a little bit. Not because he didn't know what to do or because the system stopped working, but because just doing it alone is hard. And that's the real lesson here. Fat loss isn't hard when you have structure. What's hard is trying to maintain it without support, without accountability, without a plan that evolves when your life does. And that doesn't mean that Joshua failed, life just got louder. But when Joshua finished the challenge, he didn't just walk away with results, he walked away with more clarity, momentum, and proof that he can do this. And that's the part that most people don't get. Fat loss becomes simple when you're not doing it alone, when you have the structure, when you have people checking in, when you have a coach or someone guiding the moments your brain wants to quit. This could be a spouse or a friend. So, if you don't want to do this alone either, and if you want the same clarity Joshua got, the same structure, the same momentum, and the same feeling of, oh, this finally makes sense, I'm putting together a live 8-week fat loss challenge starting January 5th, 2026. For 8 weeks, I'm going to walk you through the exact system Joshua used to drop 20 pounds in 2 weeks and the same system I used to lose 50 pounds in 4 months. You won't be guessing, you won't be freestyling, and you won't be doing this alone. You'll be running it alongside a group of people chasing the same goal with me coaching you through every step, the structure, the check-ins, the accountability, and the conversations that stop you from quitting when life starts to get loud. So if you want that level of clarity for yourself, you can reserve your spot using the link down below. Now, tools like meal plans, challenges, and systems move the needle forward. But what actually keeps you from slipping backwards are the habits that you build every single day. So if you want to know the daily habits that you need to practice, the habits that make weight loss simple instead of stressful, I break 5 of them down in this video right here. So stay strong, and I'll see you on the next one.